Hello everybody, let's do some basic customization on the theme. We're not going to do everything right now, but let's do something, and that way we can start to see the blog taking shape. Okay, over to Appearance and Customize. And the first thing we can take a look at here is the front page content. This here is the global layout. So we've got a sidebar at the left and the right and the main content in the middle. This is going to be my preferred layout, but there are many more. Let's take a look. You could have just one column, no sidebars, just two columns with the content on the left and the sidebar on the right, or vice versa, or three columns with the content in the middle, which is the default one, or three columns with the content on the left or on the right, like so. I'm going to put it back to global default, which is where the content is in the middle. Your home page displays your latest post. That's what we want. We don't want the home page to be a static page. In fact, I'll show you that under the settings in the dashboard as well before the end of this lesson. Okay, blog heading. Display a custom heading for your blog. No, I don't want that. You can if you like, but I've just removed it. Now for the home page blog posts, there's nothing we can really do here yet because we haven't added any posts. So we're going to ignore that for now. And we'll ignore these and the post summary excerpt length for now as well until we've added some posts. Featured posts. Display a featured post at the top. That's a good idea to have that, so we'll leave that on. Select a category to feature. We don't have any categories yet. We haven't done anything yet. No content, so we have to leave that. And let's go back. Now, what about the header design? Now, this is where we can add a logo, and we will be adding a logo. So instead of displaying the site title in the header, we will toggle this to off, and we will instead have a logo. But we don't have a logo yet, so we'll leave it like that. Header design. So once again, we will be toggling this to off and toggling this to on when we have a logo. We will also be toggling the tagline to off as well, probably, but we'll leave it there for now. Now here's where you can customize the background. So the header background and the top bar background. We won't customize any colors at this time because we may well be using a header image. Use a header banner image. Obviously we need to create one. I've just picked a random one here from these default images, but that's just a placeholder. So we're going to need to create a nice header image. We can change this background color as well. Header advertisement widget. So here's where we can activate a widget in the header if we want to put a banner ad in there. So with that activated, we could then put content in that widget area, some kind of banner advertisement if we wanted to. Okay, main body design. Now here again is where we can set the layouts for different pages on the blog. So for a single post page, if we did not want to have this layout, we could change the layout to something else. So you can set the layout for category pages, archive pages, for the search page. You can have different layouts for those pages. Single post settings, either the global layout like this, or for single posts, instead of having both of the sidebars, it might be a good idea to just have one sidebar. Now, of course, we can't check it at the moment because we do not have any posts yet. Okay, now here is where we can change the colors. So general color options. We can change the font. We can change the font size. We can change the max width. 1380 is a pretty good width for full width, so I would tend to leave it like that. Now here's where you can change if you want to boxed layout. I prefer wide layout, so I'm going to change it back. primary color, so that's the color that you're seeing here, and secondary color is the color you're seeing here. We could change this by selecting a different color. That's a little darker, and that's now more of an orange. Now the body background, currently it is a pale grey colour. I prefer the body background to be white, so I'm going to change it to white. Social links. Here's where we can add links to any social media accounts that we have. Add new, select icon. Let's look for a Facebook. Here we need to enter a URL though, a Facebook page URL. I don't have a Facebook page for this blog, but I'm just going to go ahead and grab a URL of one of my other pages, just so we can see what it looks like. Alright, now we can change the colour of this if we want to, of the icon. You can have it any colour you like. I think I might have it like that. It's almost white. And I think we can make it a little bigger. Size in pixels. Okay, that's better. And then of course we can add more just by clicking add new to add another one and another and another. They're all here. And there's Twitter added as well. Alright, let's take a look at the footer design. Footer design, logo and layout. Display a full width widget area in your footer. Well, if we do that, it means that we won't be able to add multiple widget areas in the footer. So I'm not going to do that because I prefer to have a few different widget areas going across the footer, maybe 3 widget areas. Set columns to enable footer widget. 3 columns. Yep, that's about right. We can also upload our logo to our footer here as well and change the footer background color. Alright, now how do we change this color here? The background color behind the header and the menu bar. It's right here, header design, header background. I'm going to try white for this. Header menu background. A mobile menu background. Let's check this on mobile. And here's the mobile menu here. On tablet we get the regular menu. I think I'll just set this back to the default color, at least for the time being. Okay, that's a little bit of customization and introducing you to the customization panel. And as mentioned already, if you're using a different theme, you will have different options. So you will need to click around and explore those options. Try experimenting with things. As long as you don't click the publish button, none of the changes are saved. So you can play around here in the customization panel and you can try different things. And providing you don't click that button publish, if you just click this button here, close, changes you made will be lost if you navigate away from this page. Okay, so that is how you can try things and then just close it down and nothing will be saved. Okay, the one thing I was going to show you here under settings and under reading, your home page displays either your latest post or a static page. Your home page should always display your latest post because this is a blog. Alright, now we set that in the customization panel, but just in case you don't have that option in the customization panel, I wanted to show you right here. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.